The Herald Standard presents the game of the week. Tonight, Laurel Highlands visits Southmoreland. The Laurel Highland Phillies may have wished they'd stayed out of the doghouse when the Southmoreland Scotties racked up an imposing 10-1 lead in the first period. Olivia Porter puts up 2. But all is not lost. The Phillies freeze Southmoreland's scoring frenzy, and Kylie Miller nearly evens up the scoreboard. In the second period, this takeaway by Abby McDonald and a bucket by Sarah Proud gives LH the lead. In the third period, after exchanging the lead for most of the period, the Phillies go on a run, piling up a surprising 11-point lead, stunning the Scotties. As the third winds down, it's Southmoreland that comes knocking. Brooke Corley makes it a 1-point game. The fourth period was riddled with penalties and free throws. With the score tied up at 65 all, Ashley prepares to bring home a victory for the Phillies. And the crowd is stunned by 2 misses, and this game goes into overtime. Adeline Nicholson shows why they call them free throws. Thank you for the gift. Southmoreland is up by 4. But Ashley Galdericio's all warmed up now, and this is no problem. LH takes back the lead, and they would keep it in their possession and take this game home. Final score, 77-73.
We're with Kenny Rydell, coach of the Laurel Highlands Phillies. Tonight they're victorious in overtime, 77-73 over Southmoreland. Coach, this was a game that at no time did it really look like anybody had it locked up. They had a big lead early. You had a big lead in the second half, and they came back. So you just really on edge the whole night.
Oh, yeah. The girls just kept battling all night, and very proud of the effort. Like you said, we got down pretty big, pretty early. We just kept our wits about ourselves and kept fighting, and that's what this was. That's a really good Southmoreland team, very well coached Southmoreland team, and this was a really big win for us.
Ashley Galderisi, we talked a little while ago. She missed the 2 free throws that could have won the game for you at the end of regulation, and then she comes up big time for you in the overtime.
Well, I tell you what, 9 times out of 10, Ashley's going to put those home, and we don't do that overtime. But you know what? She didn't let that get to her at all, and that's just kind of the person that she is, and that's the kind of person, the kind of team that we have. We don't give up until that final buzzer rings.
You've got a lot of depth on your team, and it showed through tonight. Southmoreland has some good players, but they don't quite have the depth that you have, and those players came through, and you had some foul-outs.
Well, first of all, we have an excellent senior class, all 5 of them. I'm very proud of that effort. They worked hard all summer long. It just didn't show up tonight. There's a lot of hours that go into this. Excellent effort from everybody.
We're with Ashley Galderisi, senior guard for Laurel Highlands. Tonight, you missed the 2 free throws at the end of regulation, but you came back when it counted in overtime. What were you thinking after you missed the 2 at the end of the game?
I mean, I was just nervous at first, but then my coaches and my teammates pulled me out. They said, get out of your own head. We got to do this for the team. And we all came together, and it was fun after that.
Did you just forget about those when you shot the free throws in overtime? I think you made something like 9 or 10 out of 11 in overtime.
Right. Yeah, that did wash away the memory. Like, that was a bad memory, and Coach said, erase that, just keep moving on, and I did.
Congratulations. Great win tonight in overtime.
Thank you.
We're with Coach Brian Pritz of the Southmoreland Lady Scotties. And, Coach, you've played 4 games so far this year, and you've gone overtime in 3 of them. I'm sure that you'd like to get a lot of these games out of the way in regulation, but it was an exciting game for both teams tonight.
You guys picked a great game to come to, I think. I'm proud of the girls. They are fighting and battling. Laurel Highlands has a great ball team. They run, they get after you on both ends of the floor. They attack. The girls responded. They rebounded. They got down. They came back. They got down. They came back. We got the lead. We gave it up. It was a fun game. We're going to have a lot of games like this season. I'm ready for it. I just told them I am physically, emotionally, and mentally drained. I know they are too. But tomorrow we're going to step back in here. We're going to have some fun and get after it.
Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, Coach.